What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugai. We kind of seen this coming, man. And today I'm going to talk about LSU quarterback TJ Finley has entered the transfer portal. I'm going to just give my thoughts on that and where I think he may end up and what it means for him and for the team. Excuse me. Before I get into this video, man, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on my social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, I'm gonna have all that information down in the description box. Man, I'd always get a chance to respond to questions and comments on these videos. Feel free to DM me whenever I get a chance to. I'll get back at you. Come holler at your boy, yo. This is something we seen coming, man. We knew at least one, if not two, of these quarterbacks out of the four that's competing was going to enter the transfer portal because obviously you're only going to roll with one quarterback. And I went to the spring game. I seen TJ out there, and it was an underwhelming performance, yo. He has clearly the best arm talent out of all the quarterbacks on the roster by far. You wish that he could put it together and use that arm strength. But unfortunately for him, his footwork is not very good. Part of that has to do with lack of mobility. Um, I don't think I don't think that it's a lack of understanding coverage. I don't think that he's out there getting fooled by coverages. I just think it's a lack of mobility. So whenever people are around him and around his feet, he throws off his back foot and he trusts his arm too much and he missed throws and he get intercepted. You think about the A&M game where he threw the pick six. You think about the Auburn game when he fumbled and they scooped and scored. So that's the biggest issue with him. I wish the young man ton of success. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. After that South Carolina game last year, where the offensive line played great, gave him great protection, and he looked amazing. Look, I was ready to pack. I was ready to pack Miles Brennan and Max Johnson bags last year. I said, all right, man, y'all can go. We got our quarterback for the next 3 years. Y'all might as well go about your business. I was one of those people. I'm gonna be honest with y'all because his arm talent is absolutely elite. He had first round draft pick arm strength. That's how strong his arm is. But obviously, it's more to playing the quarterback position than being able to throw the ball hard or throw the ball with a ton of velocity. Um, what I think it means for the team, honestly, man, you hate to see somebody go, but this is the day and age of college football and college sports in general. Look, I've seen some people on social media trying to bash the kid, talking about he don't want to compete and this and that. Let me tell y'all one thing, man. Don't do that. Because we didn't have a problem with it when Jambalaya Joe transferred from Ohio State because he couldn't win the job and came to LSU and became the greatest player arguably in the history of the university. So and became a Heisman Trophy winner and a number one overall pick in the draft. So we got to be fair here. It works for us. It works against us. That's the nature of today's football. I mean, these kids they want to play, especially with this new transfer rule where your first time transferring you immediately eligible. So I wish the best of luck to him. Where he'll end up, man, that's a good question. I think obviously he's an SEC talent. You got places like I don't know if he could go somewhere right now and start initially, but there's schools like a Tennessee, a Mississippi State, Arkansas. Arkansas is a school. Those are the type of schools in the SEC that I think he could go to right now and have a chance to be the day one starter. I know he'll be behind the eight ball because a lot of these quarterbacks obviously went through spring and everything and played in the spring game. So he'll be behind the eight ball. But I expect us to see TJ Finley again. I think he'll end up at a SEC school that needs a quarterback. And obviously, he would go to that university, step on that campus, and be the most talented quarterback, on that roster by just going over there. So, wish TJ Finley the best of luck, man. For LSU, I mean, it really just means we got one less quarterback, honestly, because I think this job comes down to Max Johnson and Miles Brennan. And in my opinion, I think Max Johnson is currently in the lead after spring. We'll see what happens in the fall. Best of luck. Tip my hat to TJ Finley. Thank you for those 5 starts last year and spent some good moments. The comeback against Arkansas, the great game against South Carolina. Tip my hat to him, man. I wish him nothing but success in all his endeavors for the future. And for LSU, this is what happens. You get some, you lose some. With that being said, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I have LSU and NCAA content throughout the year. Also, due to me coaching my daughter's softball team this month, I won't have no live Q&As for the month of May. But come back in June, on Mondays or Tuesdays, most likely Mondays, I will have live Q&As again. So be on the lookout for that. Sorry, I won't do no lives for the month of May, with the softball. I got a very hectic softball schedule. So come back, I'll do my live Q&As or return in May, in June. But with that being said, y'all have a blessed one. Go Tigers.